All right. Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments and Lux. That stands for luxury property. I'm gonna do a little housekeeping here. It's 11:59, well, at least according to my laptop world time, 11:59, the 11th hour. Start calling this the 11th hour show, aka the AMP Live Real Estate Show. All right, so I'm going to be your host for a few minutes here. Probably it's the witching hour in I guess New York or East Coast and shit town of New York. I shouldn't say that, right? Because people live there, but it's pretty fucked up down there. It's fucked up in California too. But hey, it's beautiful out here. I don't know about New York. It's probably snowing and all kinds of crazy shit. Florida got some. I don't know. Maybe it's snowing with the gators and all that good stuff out there. I think they're frozen, right? When it's really cold, don't they like just get frozen? I'm not sure. Anyways, not my cup of tea. But I guess if you live in the good area, right, then you probably don't have any gators, right? So I don't know. At the end of the day, it's live and uncut. It's Sunday rants and raves. Usually for the Sunday sermon rants and raves, I should say. But I'm going to also knock out 100 videos in 100 days, 100 push-ups, right? So I got my video in today officially for Sunday, but it's creeping into obviously Monday. Crazy Chinese Monday is what I usually call them. But at the end of the day, Sunday rants and raves. I'm going to go ahead and get into it a little bit here. I'm going to talk about creative real estate investing. I'm going to talk about a little bit of politics, a little bit of religion, a little bit of just hometown, good old American juiciness at the end. So I want to just share that with you. It's been a long day. Yesterday was a cool day for Saturday. A lot of reflection and things of that nature, and gearing up for the new year, as well as getting some stuff lined out with some deals and business, and figuring out what's the game plan for 2026, 27, and beyond, which is always on the on the mind. It's always in the goals. Usually, I got so many goals, it's ridiculous, right? But you write those son of bitches out. You got to write them down. You got to put them on paper. If you don't put them on paper and take them out of your head, at least put them on paper and run them through your hand and a pen or fucking pencil, if you want to use a pencil, right? Then it's never gonna kind of, I guess, come to fruition. It's never gonna happen, right? But at least you're going towards that. You should be at least doing something to move towards your goals or your end goals, your legacy, or what you're wanting to accomplish in life. At the end of the day, I know people get burned out, people quit, and all kinds of crazy shit. But I say, don't quit. Okay, get up, dust yourself off, and keep on rocking and rolling, moving forward, regardless, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to say, I've been saying that a lot, I guess, it's one of those days. What, if you think about it, what else is there, right? You only live once. So what do you have to lose? Risk. Without great risk, there's no great rewards. A lot of people say, I think it was a friend of mine a long time ago, is one of my high school friends that I grew up with. He got some business and he kind of blew up with some business, and then it crashed and burned, and he went back and did this and all kinds of other stuff. And he's like, man, the higher you go, man, and the faster you can crash and burn. I said, yeah, man, but fuck, what else is there, right? Staying mediocre, having mediocrity on your table and eating that shit every day, or eating what people tell you to eat, or eating what you have to eat, and things of that nature, right? Risk is something that's not an acquired taste for everybody. I get it. But I did want to share this. I keep on looking at it because it's cool, right? It was that PMA right there, right? PMA, positive mental attitude, or reverse that, and it's AMP for American Mentee Program, or AMP. AMP Live is the brand. VIPeXecs is our sponsor. VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Just to do a little housekeeping real quick. And luxury. Step into excellence. If you got a license, you want to hang a license, or you're looking to sell a property, a luxury property, regular property, I don't care what it is, or you're looking for your forever home, definitely give us a call, and we'll get that done for you, because we believe in the VIP experience. We believe in giving VIP treatment, period. Bringing that back to America, okay? Now, there's a lot of companies I'm starting to see that happen with, right? Where they're giving more and they're doing more. I should say the customer service experience is getting better and better and better. Now, as they say, leadership, now, whether you believe it or not, but at the top, and that shit trickles all the way down to the bottom. So if you got great leadership, then everything else, you got a great company, you got great culture, you got great people, you got great things happening. That's just the way it rolls. Whether it's the government, whether it's the business, whether it's your family or life or anything. That's, what I've seen, even with companies I work with and managers I worked with, and, and corporate people I worked with. Some were cool, some were assholes, some were jerks, some were just like, man, everybody loves that guy, Why, right? Is the team player. They all don't want to leave. They want to stay with him forever, and he gets shit done. I think the thing he said one time, he goes, look, this is my jam. If I want to hang King Kong from the ceiling, then I'm going to hang King Kong from the ceiling to get whatever marketing I want to get done, because no one's going to stop me, right? Regardless of the corporate, guidelines and all kinds of shit, right? And that was the thing. He'd build people up. So if they build people up, and he was building people up, they would lift his butt up and made him the number one, right? Made him number one in his region at the end of the day. So, but he did come from baseball. He did play some pro baseball or something like that. So he understood the team element and, building and team building and understanding what all that stuff is about, which is super and powerful. I guess if you're going to be building a business, right? Now I'm probably thinking, what the hell am I talking about? Why am I talking about this? What does this even mean? Why the hell am I coming on the 11th hour at 11:59 p.m. on a Sunday, which is now a Monday, right? For Mindset Money Monday. So I'll mix it up with a little bit of Sunday rants and raves and the Sunday sermon, along with Mindset Money Monday or Mindset Monday, whatever the heck you want to call it, right? Because money's not a bad thing. It's just a tool. It's a tool that you're going to use to give you the freedom that you want. We're all going after money and business and love and legacy and family and God and all that good stuff, right? That's the American way. That's what America is all about. That's why people come to America for their dreams. They don't go to China. They don't go to Brazil. They don't go to Costa Rica. They don't go to the Congo. They don't go to Russia. They don't go anywhere else for their dreams, right? No, they come to America for their fucking dreams, period, right? So let's get real about all this good stuff. America is on its way. It's on an awesome, awesome comeback, getting back to made in America. I can't wait to see that. I'm hearing some stuff about, the government taking back all this farmland that the Chinese bought. Well, that should have never fucking happened, first of all. So yeah, let's get all that back. I say, have the government take it all back and then sell it, right, to fellow Americans in the area at pennies on the freaking dollar, and then let them run it, give them government loans and all kinds of crazy cool shit, because Americans are going to do what? They're going to treat it with love, because it's their land. It's our land, right? It's America, right? More so than anybody else who comes out and looks at it as an investment. And then, yeah, whether they're, investors or mom and pop investors or farmers, doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, I feel that an American is going to do a better job than someone coming out of the country to buy that land and do something with it, right? So I think even the companies, if those companies are farmland and there's companies that were there, should take those companies back too. Take them back. Too bad you don't get them. You lose your money. Hasta la vista. And then sell them to local investors, right? Sell them to the mom and pops. Don't sell them to the big old companies and corporations, because they'll gobble that up. They'll use all the free money and stuff and tax benefits. That's all bullshit. It should go to the fellow American. After all, that is our cause and mission, my cause and mission. It's been my cause and mission since I started out in real estate, and then went through the shit, went through the crash, and emerged through the ashes in 2010, 11, 12, 13, and said, you know what? We're going to do that. That is our cause and mission, right? It's a God-driven mission to help our fellow Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. That cause and mission has not changed. It's all about integrity and loyalty. We will never break those covenants with you or anybody else or mentees that come aboard and work with us. And by the way, thank you all past, present, and future mentees of America. We thank you. And God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. Hope you had an awesome, juicy, bitchin' ass Merry Christmas. But now we're cruising into the new year, okay? So we got Monday and Tuesday, a little bit of work. Wednesday is New Year's Eve. Be safe and be, have fun, but be aware. And then on Thursday, obviously, we got, hey, it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. 2026 will be here. And then back Friday, let's get back to work. Let's get back to rocking and rolling. Let's get back to stepping it up 10 times, as Cardone says, right? 10x that shit. I say 100x that thing, right? And just, what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. The writing's on the wall, right? Someone texted me something or said, hey, man, you're super optimistic about the future of real estate and the world and all this good stuff. I said, well, why wouldn't I be, right? I didn't say anything, really. I just took it as a compliment. I said, cool. What's up? How are you doing? Merry Christmas, rock and roll to you and your family. And hey, you need anything, reach out. Okay. So a lot of cool things. I appreciate it too as well. Anybody, if you're watching this and you've been sending us deals, I appreciate that, underwriting them, and we'll do our best to, get you an offer or work something out with you, or if not, point you in the right direction. Maybe you need a loan. Maybe you need some private money. Heck, maybe you need to list the son of a bitch. Give us a holler. If you're in Southern California, we can do all those things. If it's hard money, private money, double closings, we can do that anywhere in the United States of America. If you want to hang your license with VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments in Luxury, then you know what? You can do that too. Anywhere in the United States of America or anywhere in the freaking world, right? Where you can actually get the best of both worlds. The public sector, which is listing properties, working with buyers, right? Lending and all that good stuff, and helping people buy, sell, fix, and flip, or just finding their forever home, their luxury property, things of that nature, as well as creative real estate investing, because creative real estate investing and fractionalized real estate investing is the future of America and even probably the world, right? Because that's where it's going. But we're bringing it together into a boutique real estate investment firm, through VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments in Luxury Properties, and bringing it all together as a boutique real estate investment firm. That is the future. And I'm not going to get into the statistics of it or who did what back in the day and this and that. Remember, everything comes in cycles. Everything comes in trends. That's one of my jams. I love cycles and trends. And hey, nobody has a crystal ball, but you can, hindsight's 20/20, right? So when you know what you know, then you know what you know. And all you can do is position and maneuver. And I'd like to share that with you. I am coming out with called the Erick Report for a part of January. And that's going to be my prediction for the next 5 years. What's going to transpire with real estate, creative real estate investing, the private sector and the public sector, real estate listings and NAR, National Association, all that shit, right? Zillow and all these companies, and where we're going with all that, as well as the traditional side of real estate, right? And why what we have to offer is going to be what most aren't right now, okay? And that's okay. We'd rather be going in the road less traveled, and eventually people will catch up. I'd rather rock in a blue ocean than a red ocean. And that's exactly, maybe I shouldn't be saying it. Say it one time. I know when I got started, say it one time, shut the fuck up, and then go do it, right? That's it. So that is it. That's the end of the deal. But I will be promoting both of those things because it's part of what we do. It's how we're going to recruit, right? Awesome agents. It's how we're going to recruit awesome real estate investors. It's how we're going to recruit people who just want to get into the business of real estate, whether it's part-time, full-time, who knows, a side hustle, doesn't matter. Maybe some people just like getting into real estate because they love the houses. They love how they can see it, the house, and how they can picture it with staging and all kinds of cool stuff, right? And some just want to stay buyer's agents. That's okay too, right? And they do say statistically, most people who do real estate are after they retire, right? Well, that's all changing. You got young bucks and chicks and millennials and 18-year-olds to 80-year-old people in real estate investing, as well as getting their license. Some people are going, oh, I don't need a license because I real estate investing. And then, I'm wholesaling. I don't need one. But also, guess what? Some people, I'm seeing a lot of posts going, oh, well, there's regulations for wholesale and this and that. Yeah, it's called the weeding out process. Who gives a shit? Creative real estate investing, wholesaling is a one-trick pony at the end of the day. It'll get you into the business. Can you have a sustainable business like that? Of course. It's no different than a freaking brokerage, right? And there's always going to be deals. So deals are not going to dry up, right? Sure, there's some anomalies, like in 2008 and 9, when the whole world shut down, right? And all that crazy cool, and it's not cool stuff, but shit happened, and the whole world shut down, banks shut down, everything shut down. But it was just a waiting period, and then everything exploded into where the bottom line, the market hit its bottom, which was awesome for investors. They gobbled that shit up, right? Including the bigger investors as well. So opportunities on the wall right now. And there's this thing that's going on with affordable housing. They're thinking about these 50-year loans. They're thinking about these other types of loans where if you decide to have a loan that you want to move, then they're just going to move that to another loan, which is going to be like if you got the same rate or something like that. And if it's another state, there's a bunch of stuff that's being written right now and in the government or in the current administration right now, which is interesting. So we'll see how that's going. But but that writing's been on the wall for a while, right? Affordable housing, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to give you my jerk off fucking move or whatever, but it's all bullshit at the end of the day. But hey, that's what those laws are there for, to maneuver and work inside that square or work outside that square. I say work outside the square because when you live inside the square, you're inside there with everybody else. So work outside that square or outside the box. You got to be thinking outside of the box. That's what creative real estate investing is all about. I'm not going to go through all these slides and all this good stuff. I'm just going to get this in here, and I'm going to wrap this up because I know the last one, I think I went 43 minutes, and I just kept rolling, right? So we're at 15 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up, but I know that it's 12:14 a.m. in the morning here in Pacific Standard Time, California. So if you're awake, awesome. I know some people watch this stuff. Like, love, and share. Even if you're awake right now and you're burning the midnight oil or you're a freaking vampire, that's cool. I get it. But I got to get up very early in the morning, and then we're going to hit it again. And Monday, Tuesday, rocking and rolling. Wednesday, a little bit of work, and then we're going to celebrate, the New Year's Eve, and then rocking into New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Of course, I'm going to be here because I got these videos I got to do, right? This is video 24 of 100 videos, 100 days, or 100 freaking push-ups, okay? So this video, it's official. It's in 11:59, the 11th hour, a.k.a. the Amplified Real Estate Show. And your host for the Sunday sermon, Rants and Raves. As you can see, I'm always going to drop some golden nuggets, opinion-wise. Hey, if you like what you see, like, love, and share, appreciate it. Definitely, there'll be some links down below. Could come aboard. Now, we did have a promo all the way up to Christmas Day. That's gone, but we got a promo that's going all the way up to New Year's Day. So if there's some links down below to either sign up to join the group, let's share real estate investment deals together. Go for it. You can also go to the right-hand side up there. You can see a QR code. Scan that QR code, and you can jump into the group for free. Okay? If there's anything up here, I might throw a couple QR codes here so you can at least book some time with myself and my team if you're wanting to rock and roll in creative real estate investing or the traditional side, or just, hey, anything that's related to real estate, love to chit chat, talk to you about it, then go for it. Or there might be some links down below for that promo for the last ending part of 2025 to rock into 2026. Whatever, I'm not sure what the price points are, what the hard costs are, what the investment's going to be. All I know is that it's from 2025. And every year, yes, it goes up about, I believe, 5-10%. And it's not because of inflation. It's just what we need to do is we take on mentees and we take on business and we do those things. And it does take time, especially the time that we take with every single mentee, because it's one-on-one mentoring. It's not coaching. It's not a coaching group. That is going to be, I keep on, I've done it 6 times, released it 6 times, and then scrapped it 6 times because I don't like the program. I'm not into that. I hate videos. I hate all that bullshit and PDFs and Facebook groups with blind leading the blind. But guess what? It's what people want, so you got to give it to them. So that's what we're going to be doing in 2026 is, we're just going to roll it out. It'll be a 6-week program to help you kick some ass into and get into this business. At least you'll get to see what type of love and what we're sharing with you. And then you're going to go, you know what? Hey, man, I want to get into that one-on-one mentoring program. How do I do that? Well, you'll fill out an application. You'll touch bases with us. We'll see if we're a good fit. If we're a good fit, and you can punch your way out of a paper bag, you can follow directions, you take a leap of faith, and you take action, and I guarantee you're going to get results, then you'll probably be a good fit. You got to be coachable, and you got to show up to the party. If you don't show up to the party, shame on you. Obviously, you're not going to learn anything. And we're not looking for people to, tell us how to mentor them or coach them or, talk about, other videos and TikTok. It's a waste of time. Things are changing in regards to that as well. If you're a business owner or maybe you're an investor or you're a seasoned investor or you've been beat up in the process or beat up in the industry and you've already spent a minimum of $5,000 in this business for training and coaching or building up your websites and all that good crazy shit, then definitely this will be the program for you. It's the only one-on-one mentoring program, the American Mentee Program. Soon, we're probably going to change it to VIPeXecs mentoring program. And it's going to be the only program on the planet where we mentor you one-on-one. Still doing it. That's right. Mentoring you one-on-one. And it'll be done with you and a done for you program. Okay. I'm always going to preach this because this is what we do. This is what I love. And I know that we have the best program on the planet because of how we do it and what we do it. And it's based on muscle memory, proprietary stuff that we do that others do not do because they're not going to take the time to do that. Okay. So first and foremost, scan those QR codes down below or click those links down below. And jump aboard, lock in your spot, because in 2026, I guarantee you what we're doing now, if there's anything there, that's going away. Not going to ever do that ever again. And in 2026, we will be moving towards VIPeXecs Realty, lending and investments in luxury, and bringing on, high net worth people in regards to business and real estate, as well as mentees. Got to be a business owner. Got to have to be at least in business for a couple of years, have some experience and things of that nature, because then we're going to help you build your real estate firm to help you scale up and blow up your business, right? At the same token, we're going to make a ton of money with you because we're going to be doing splits. We're going to be working together. And there's a lot of stuff that's tied in there where it makes sense for us to be able to do that for you and with you. At the same token, yes, the investment's going to be well worth it. You're going to say, hey, where do I send the funds? Right? No more about, hey, oh, it's, $500, my whole family and this, and, my whole life is invested in this, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be for you. For the one-on-one mentoring. Now, maybe for the 6-week coaching program, cool. Then it's a pulse. If you got a pulse and you're alive, you qualify. Go for it. But we're going to roll that out in 2026, most likely maybe the first, second quarter. I don't know. It's not a big important thing to myself anymore. It's going to be more about the brokerage, scaling up the brokerage, the boutique brokerage, along and with what we're doing with Amp Live, the American Mentee Program, as well as Amp Live Media, which is a marketing, broadcasting, and media company that does power actually the mentees. And what we do in the private sector, as well as going to be for VIPeXecs Realty lending and agents and brokers that come aboard and work with us as well. So beautiful, lovely thing. I think there is something here I want to share with you. There is a Facebook group. It's only free training, friendship deals, all that stuff is in there. Definitely scan the QR code where it says register, or you can register sub 2. No modules, no bullshit, just real estate deals and true mentorship through the Amp Live Real Estate Show. And I think I got a couple things down here I wanted to do. Well, obviously, I got to at least put that up there. It's a Sunday sermon, rants and raves with my awesome blue suit. Love that suit. And I got to, I know when I got started, when I used to rock and roll and I go to houses and negotiate deals, it was always blue because blue is friendly, blue is approachable. And obviously this blue is awesome. This is better than the blue I had before. And it is part of our colors, red, white, and blue. So let me push this up here. I got one more for you. So the American Mentee Program, true one-on-one mentoring program, amplify the art of the deal. Looking for a QR code I can share with you. Maybe this was one here. Nope, no QR code. Let me pop a QR code here. And I'm going to put that up for you for tomorrow morning. If you see this in the morning, obviously, and you wake up bright and early, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, definitely like, love, and share, and jump aboard. I think this is it here. We'll check this. I'm not sure if it is, but you can scan that. Adjust, adapt, or perish. I say let's rock and roll. Amp Live presents the American Mentee Program, Adjust, Adapt, or Perish. All right. So obviously, you just share the brand real quick. VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, as well as luxury properties. A little introduction there. Consider buying or selling. Definitely reach out. Let's see. I believe that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I think that's all I want to share. Oh, okay. Obviously here. There you go. Boink. I do have something. We did bring back the 30 days to a deal challenge. So we'll take advantage of that. I think we did that for Christmas as well as for New Year's. Take advantage of it for 2025 and rolling into 2026, 30 days to a deal challenge. Lock in your spot there. You can go ahead and scan that QR code. Obviously, that's myself and Miss Elizabeth for VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments and Luxury Properties, as well as the public sector and private sector. And for the ultimate boutique real estate investment firm, or hey, I don't care if it's a pre-foreclosure, NOD, NOT, notice of default, notice of trustee sale, probate, fix and flip, buy and hold, luxury property, commercial property, right? We're actually looking for commercial property right now or multifamily in different states like Texas for the Texas Triangle, all the way from Dallas to Houston to San Antonio, back up to, I believe, Austin and back to Dallas, right? So if you got anything out there, we're also looking for some land in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or actually Dallas area, a little bit towards the top up there. If you got anything, definitely send it over. We're also working in Missouri for a little bit now. We got some property out there, so that's kind of going to be a test market. See if we're going to stay in that market or not. Definitely for buy and hold, we're looking at that for sure. For the Kansas City, KC Metro. Lawrence area, as well as I know Warrensburg has been kind of a weird one, but at the end of the day, cash flow is cash flow. We'll take your money anyways, don't matter. So wherever the money comes from, it's good to go, right? as long as, but there's some opportunities there with the Bomber and a few other things, right? And Springfield's been around for a while. It's kind of a hodgepodge of all kinds of weird shit in there, but the same thing, right? Hey, rentals are rentals. People got to live somewhere. So it's a good market. So even if you're here in Southern California and looking for those cheap ass properties, 100, 200,000 bucks, right? With some cash flow, 10, 15, 20% return on investment, cash flow and all that good stuff. It's the way to go. If you're looking for that and you want to do some friendship deals with us, definitely reach out, scan that QR code, or at least reach out, do a DM or a chat of some sort and reach out to me, and we'll do some deals together. I'm going to go ahead and put in my rock and roll stuff here. The same token, you're going to see it in the chat there. Learn the secret to effortlessly finding 100 plus seller leads every single week. We call it surfing for deals. Easy peasy. Get you in the business really quick, and it's absolutely free. No, it's not going to cost you $1,500 like it says on there. It's scratched out. It's absolutely free. So there'll be a video, a training video, 13 page, I think it's 13 page PDF. Definitely check it out and download it and utilize it. It works. No excuses. Your key to home ownership. Scan that QR code. Get into, let me break down a QR code for this. If you're looking for properties in Southern California, luxury property, and any of that good stuff, then you need to reach out so we can help you. Scan that QR code right there. Free home search and investment property search. Sign up there is right there in the QR code. Boink. Let me go ahead and switch this up so I can put my head up in there so I can point down there and go right there. Right there. Scan the QR code. I think it's right there. Boink. Right there. Scan it. And we'll be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Now that I got this all right here and you can see eye to eye, I want to say thank you first and foremost for watching, for everybody and anybody who's been watching. Our numbers are going up. So as far as the views, right? So we're up, I think 23% from last month. And we're constantly every day getting more and more views, watchers. And this is being streamed, by the way, on several platforms through social media, for the TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the crazy LinkedIn. What else we got? We got Twitch and all those other ones, as well as Facebook here and a couple of our different Facebook groups. So, that's giving us traction. Hashtag Get Erick Paul Live. Hashtag Get Erick Paul Live. If you want to know a little bit more about me, I know there's probably I guess when I post Get Erick Paul, it says 16,000, I guess, times. So it's definitely out there all over the place, right? As well as VIPeXecs, hashtag VIPeXecs for to be able to step into excellence with VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. To know more about it, some more information, contact us, and we'll see if it's a good fit. If it's a good fit, we'll bring you aboard. If not, it's okay. No harm, no foul. We'll shake hands and part friends, but we'll always be here. And maybe it's not now, but maybe later, or maybe it's going to be, yes, this is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and vice versa. Then we'd love to have you. Okay. Scan that QR code to get in the ecosystem. It's free. It's absolutely doesn't cost you a dime. If you're looking for property, you can just, you can just scan it, you sign up, then you start searching for properties in Southern California, anywhere in Southern California, all the counties, Orange County, San Bernardino, Riverside, Los Angeles, you name it. And everything under the sun as well. So, what do you have to lose, right? It's absolutely free. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you watching. Like I said, like, love, and share. I appreciate it. Your host of the Amplified Real Estate Show for the Sunday sermon, rants and raves, as well as the 11th hour, or, call it. Maybe I'm going to start calling it the 11th hour show, right? 11:59, 11th hour show. But, I guess what I wanted to say was have a happy New Year if I don't see you, or if you, if you're going on vacation or whatever, people are doing stuff. They're not going to be, maybe working, or maybe you're going to be. That's cool, right? If you are, awesome. We'll be here. Definitely reach out and we'll touch base and we'll rock and roll. You can get a hold of me. I'll be working tomorrow on Monday, Tuesday, and a little bit on Wednesday in the morning and throughout the day. Thursday, yes, I'll be back for Thursday anyways, even though it's New Year's, because I got to get my video in. So it's official. Everything's in. The video's in, as well as wrapping up the Sunday sermon, rants and raves. You have an awesome, wonderful day. You're probably going to see this. Yes, if you actually watch the video, you're going to go, man, this was 11:59. This guy's awake at 12 midnight and doing lives. Right? There are no rules, okay? So just remember that. There are no rules. Rock and roll in all that you do. Adjust, adapt, or perish. I say rock and roll. Rock and roll in all that you do. Made in America. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health,